objective is I can assess, evaluate, and utilize class resources. Today we're going to set up your notebook, go over some syllabus and class basics, and get you ready for your first quiz. All right, ladies and gentlemen, one of the first steps to success in Language Arts 1 is understanding how important it is going to be to take notes in this classroom. We will learn nonstop, but most of the time you will probably get 2 to 3 sets of notes per week. So it's going to be very important that you know how to organize your notes and you know how to find them when you need to go back and use those resources. Of course, throughout the year, I'll give you different note-taking strategies, tell you how to pull out of the slide presentations or the videos that you're watching what you need to go in and get into your notes. But today, I just want to establish the norms of how you're going to set up your notebook. Every freshman student should have gotten a composition notebook when you came to pick up your items for the school year. Now, if you are a person who hasn't gotten any items for the school year, I'm going to need you to pause this video, contact your advisor, and get your life together. But otherwise, I want you to go ahead and get your composition notebook out so we can go ahead and get it set up. All right, so once you have your composition book, you are going to take it and write your name on it and what class it is for. We know that this is Language Arts 1, so you should be writing Jane Doe, Language Arts 1. That way you know exactly what book is going to what class, okay? Very simple. Take a moment to go ahead and pause the video, write your name on the front of your book. All right, my friends, so once you've gotten your name on your notebooks, the next thing that you are going to do is going to be the most important thing to keep your notes organized throughout the entire year. I don't believe that we're going to go through the entire composition book, but it is important that you set it up so that if we do indeed go through all of it, you know where to find your notes. So on the inside of this book, you see that I have a table of contents. Hopefully we can see this nice and clear. The table of contents is where you're going to keep track of what kind of notes you are taking each time you go into your notebook and take notes. So what I need you all to do is take the first 4 pages, 1, 2, 3, 4 pages of your composition notebook and go ahead and number them in Roman numerals. Roman numerals are a part of the Roman numeric system, typically used for titling things and ordering things. And we're going to be using them today to order our table of contents. So, as you can see on the image, it is numbered from 1 to 20. I want you to pause the video now and go ahead and number the first 4 pages of your composition book in Roman numerals. So once you got your Roman numerals entered on the first 4 pages in those top right-hand corners, what I want you to do is go back to that first page. This is now going to serve as the table of contents. So at the top, you're going to write table of contents. And now what you are going to need to do every time you go into your notebook and take notes is number the pages. Because when you number them, you can then add a label to them. As you can see, I have about 11 pages of notes in this book so far, and they are numbered. We have first teacher week. So if I go to page 1, I should see notes that refer to teacher week, okay? So what you're going to need to do after those first 4 pages of Roman numerals, go ahead and go and maybe just number the first 10 pages to get you started, okay? So go ahead and number them again in the top right-hand corners of your notebook. You're going to go ahead and number them in typical numbers now, 1 through 10. Get the first 10 pages numbered. Take a moment to go ahead and get that done. Ten pages. You can make it nice and cute on the corner if you'd like, but no, it's not really a need for that. So now that you've gotten your first 10 pages inserted with numbers in the top right-hand corners, you are ready to start taking notes for language. Since you all are going to be taking a syllabus quiz as one of your first grades for Language Arts 1, I won't spend much time going through the entire syllabus, but I do want to highlight a few things for you. First, you need to make sure that you know and you are aware that Tuesdays are the live session days for Language Arts 1. Be sure to check your schedule so you know exactly which session you should be signing in for. Secondly, if you need to reach me, you can reach me via text or via email, even sometimes via call, but make sure you're doing it before 6 p.m. each day. because even though I am a teacher, I'm also still a normal person and I like to have a little bit of life as well. So be sure that you're reaching out before 6 p.m. if you would like to get a response in the same day. Alrighty, my friends. So just to let you know, all important communication, assignments, projects, quizzes, tests, posts, any important communication pertaining to Language Arts 1 will come through Google Classroom. So you need to be making sure that you are checking it regularly. Maybe you need to be setting you an alarm so that you can get up and check it on a daily basis, because here is where all the information for our class is going to be housed. As you can see, I've already started to post a few things. Most importantly, the very first post lets you know where you can find some of our important resources. I'll let you know that you should go ahead and click through our Google site. There you can see the agenda for the week. You can see some of the other important resources that we have, and you'll be able to kind of poke around and find some more information. You can also use Google Classroom as your daily referencing tool as to what you should be doing in language arts and when you should be doing it. So if you click open 824, you will see that we have a lovely created post to let you know what you should be doing, what order you should be doing it, and what you need to be submitting the next day. So I have up here the day, basically what the day is going to cover, your I can statements, as well as 1, 2, and 3 steps that you need to take care of in the order in which you should do them. So first, you need to make sure that you're watching the About Me video and exploring the Google site, and then you're going to complete your personality inventory. Then you're going to watch the syllabus and class basics video that's going to be posted on Classroom, read over the syllabus, and then complete the syllabus and class quiz. Everything needs to be submitted by 9 a.m. Tuesday morning, including your personality inventory and your quiz. So ladies and gentlemen, make sure that you are checking Google Classroom so that you can see the daily agenda so that you know what you should be doing and what order you should be getting it done. When it comes to submitting work, everything is going to be submitted through Google Classroom unless otherwise stated. You should be aware that we, as the freshman team, will not be accepting late work from anyone who does not know how to reach out and let us know that the work is going to be late when they can. I understand that things may come up and prevent you from reaching out to us immediately, but for those of you who know that your assignments are going to be late, please make sure that you are advocating for yourself and your learning by letting us know that the assignments will be late. The due dates for all of your classes in your freshman year are going to be 9 a.m. following the day that the assignment was posted. So if your assignments were posted on Tuesdays, be sure that on Wednesday by 9 a.m. your assignment is completed and submitted by pressing Turn In on Google Classroom. Once you get to know me a little more, you're going to understand that I do not like excuses, and forgetting to press Turn In is one excuse that I hate to hear. I am not too friendly with people who like to cheat either. So plagiarism is not accepted, nor will it be tolerated in language arts or at DECA High. So do not be a cheater. So a typical week in language arts might look like the following. On Mondays, you might get a video lesson or 3. You'll get some practice work to do along with it, and you should be done within 50 minutes. On Tuesdays, we will meet as a whole group. We will spend that time doing group work, getting small lessons taught, and ultimately it'll be a time for you to work with your classmates. Wednesdays, it'll be more video lessons, probably 1 to 3, and some work to do alongside that. And then on Thursdays, that'll be the day in which you have your major assignments. Be it this week is going to be an in-class essay or a project, but I usually will give the heavier assignments toward the end of the week after you've gotten your content. So be sure to, again, always check Google Classroom for the daily agenda. You can check the Google site for our weekly agenda so that you are on track for what is happening in Language Arts 1.